Hey, welcome back to the Baco Motorsports Power Hour with the Auto Club Famoso Raceway segment. And Blake Bowser
That's his car
showing
afterwards.
me a wrecked car, a Corvette that, well, it's still a
You
Corvette.
can still tell it's a Corvette. But
That Jesse Iwuji.
I pronounce it Iwuji. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, Jesse.
So this comes up because
yeah.
I was at the NASCAR K&N West Pro Series West race at Kern County Raceway Park on Saturday night, and there's a driver there in that series.
Yeah.
And I noticed on his driving suit it said Red List Group. I thought, well, this is odd.
Yeah,
This is the
yeah.
drag racing group.
Yeah.
And it turns out that he's a lieutenant
probably
in the
Jesse,
Navy.
yeah.
In
Yes,
the
he
Navy.
is.
So it's
Yeah.
Jesse who runs the Red List
Yes.
Group. Also races on the K&N West Series.
Yep.
Kind of an
Yep.
interesting thing there. So
Yeah.
this guy
Yeah.
really loves racing.
He's got into it quickly. Yes, he has. Yeah, and that picture I just showed Mike to the audience. It was him a couple years ago at our track, and something happened. The shutdown. He locked up his Corvette and cleared our wall and barrel roll about 400 feet, and parts flew. And we thought, boy, we'd seen someone get pretty hurt. And he got out of the car and had some couple cuts on his arm from the glass breaking, but. That's what got him into, I think, drag racing, understanding the safety side of it and how prepared we are for events like that. The ambulance was on scene. The fire truck was on scene. We're all right there, make sure he's okay. And he realized that you're pretty safe at a drag strip. So
what type of race was that he was?
It was just open test and tune.
It was
We
an
were just
open
letting
test
guys
and
just go
tune,
down
and
the
he
track.
came- he's from
showed-
Las Vegas,
At
right?
the time, he was based in San Diego.
Okay.
He was from San Diego, drove his car up, and had to find a ride home, obviously, But I think that kind of clicked in his head that, it's not so bad to be involved in the safer side of racing, which is organized drag racing, not street racing.
Right.
And
so-
I'm not saying he was doing that, but I think he really learned that it's okay to come to the drag strip and race.
And basically, he started the Red List.
As a result of his, I think we kind of won him over, and he started the Red List group, and now promotes 3 races a year at our track. And like you mentioned, he's out renting rides in other racing series, oval tracks. So he's in. Yeah, he's in.
and what this all brings up to, the Red List Group is racing
this weekend.
So there you go. And it's kind of it's
a
not
very
huge
unique way to race.
open
Yeah,
race,
yeah.
right?
And there's no organized racing. It's just time runs, but he's got the quickest everything, fastest everything, imports, all kinds. He passes out cash awards, trophies. It's a really cool way of keeping track of who's doing what. They average out all your races in a separate computer. They keep track of your runs. And you just go out and make time runs. So if you want to just get time runs, you can get that. But if you also want to throw those runs, well, they will be thrown towards some sort of a cumulative, kind of like accumulate them up and pass out some awards.
Well, I saw there's all
it's
kinds
really cool.
of $25 or $500, $1,000. So he's got all kinds of awards for various performance standards.
Exactly. It's all performance standards.
I remember back in the day, it used to be if you ran your dial-in back in the 70s, which was you would get a free case of oil, which was, if you're a race car, case of oil is a case of oil.
Take away the bottom line. Yeah, absolutely.
So if you ran exactly on your dial-in, you would get a case of oil. So he's got that type of incentive stuff.
Exactly.
Run this,
get
$25, run that, that's $50.
And Sunday, he's actually doing a truck race, all like pickup trucks, that kind of thing. Big trucks. He has a car show. He's got a sound off. He does a burnout contest, the whole thing. So it's a lot of fun to come out and watch.
Those are, 10 o'clock on a Saturday?
10 on Saturday and noon on Sunday. Yeah,
So
we'd sleep in on Sunday a little bit.
But the first time...
There's the prices,
so
the prizes.
Red List Group.
Yeah.
$3,500 in cash prizes.
Yep.
I mean...
It's
there you go. And I don't know what first place is. I guess it's based on maybe consistency or...
It is, and he's got different categories. He's got just the quickest car on the property and fastest, and the best import, and all these different classes.
And then
so
the show
you just
car
show up
stuff.
and they'll find a class for you. Yeah.
But that's limited to basically about
125 cars is all he lets go down the track. So it lets you get a lot of runs in, which obviously helps your average. The more runs you get, the better you can do. And I mean, there's guys just hot lapping, coming back and getting their runs in.
Really,
and, all that's being averaged out. Yeah.
And that's good. Anytime you're at a drag strip, which is hurry up and wait, which I learned early. You hurry up and wait because you pull up, you work on your car, you get the staging lanes, you're at the back of the staging lanes, and like they're all full and they're running through the super pro or the pros, and so it's an hour and a half while you're sitting in the staging lane before you get to run.
Yeah,
and then you're done in 11 seconds.
Yeah.
And
I just
hurry
pulled
up and wait.
some prizes: quickest ET, quickest domestic, quickest classic, quickest Japanese import, quickest Euro, quickest bike, best female driver, closest to the 10-second range, 11, 12, and 13. So he's got whatever you got, bring it, and he'll find a way to get you an award.
Yeah, if you get there. So it just sounds, and the fact that it's limited, so it's not hurry up and wait. It's
exactly.
Get back
it's
and run.
pretty much you
get
can come right back.
So
when you're ready to when your car's ready to run, come back and you get a run in. Yeah,
and
it's a lot of fun.
You wait 10, 15 minutes maybe and down the track, right?
Yeah, and that's a good thing. You know, a little bit of delay is okay. You got to cool your car back down because the more you run it, you're gonna lose some performance. So give you a chance to get your car ready and go.
You can get 4, 5, 6 runs in.
Easily. Oh yeah,
or a lot
easily.
more than that. I would consider if you get 6 runs in, you've got plenty.
That's a pretty good day.
That's a good day in drag racing.
Yeah.
So
it's a really neat thing that's catching on. It's there's no organized ladders and pairing. It's just make runs and have fun and compare time
and
slips.
Incentive prizes. So you know. Sounds like a lot of people can at least get their entry.
I think it's
a
great new way to look at drag racing. Personally, I think it's a neat system, and just encourages. It really lets anybody come out and try it that wants to try it. And if you just want to make time runs, you can do that as well.
And then you said, and the first thing that enough cars that he's going to try it with the trucks.
Yes, this is the first time he's doing this. He's adding an all truck show on Sunday called Truck Wars,
which in Bakersfield, California.
There's a few trucks around here.
There's a few trucks around here.
Yeah.
Just a few.
Yeah,
California and as whole West Coast.
Yeah.
You know, I remember Ryan Holt from the Condors and came out from Boston. He goes, there's so many trucks around here. Because Boston, you want a small car. You don't want, it's tight to get around. And here, so many, everybody's got trucks. Well, welcome to the West.
Exactly. Yeah.
So where trucks roll.
Yeah. So no, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, car show prizes, best domestic, best import, best exotic. It's not cheap to do it. It's there's an online fee of $125 right now, and at the gate is $150 to race. But you're paying for the luxury of having very few cars there.
Yeah, you're paying to make
to
laps,
have unlimited runs, basically.
It's as many laps as you can get your hot rod down the track, and it's limited to street cars.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you can show up, and if you wanted to get some test runs in, just had a phone call while I was waiting out there in the green room from a fuel altered team wants to come run. So as long as you're willing to pay the entry fee, you can do what you want. So you may not fit into the classes he's going to award, but you get your time runs in.
And the fuel altered, you get some runs in.
Get a little show too out of it. So
that's not bad.
Yeah.
You've got that this weekend.
Yes.
And then the weekend after?
We are off one weekend, then ANRA just popped on the screen there. ANRA will be the 22nd through 24th. Parking is the 22nd, and the racing's 23, 24. And that's the biggest one of the year for ANRA. It's their awards banquet Saturday night.
Season
free
opener.
Barbecue. Yeah.
And that's the one where the Butch Journey gets around 300 racers?
Yeah, they're that plus,
300 plus for the wide variety. And basically the biggest for I guess, several reasons. One, it's the first one of the year.
Yeah.
Awards.
Yeah.
Barbecue. And the weather is the best it's going to be. Usually it's going to be the best you're going to see.
He comes back in June and August. Usually it's pretty warm in those races.
Yeah, it's a little warm there. So
this is the best chance to come out and just hang out and watch some great nostalgia racing.
And that's a wide variety of classes there.
Oh, man. He's got open wheel, hot rod. You're seeing a Nostalgia 1 car there. Yeah.
Like about 16 classes.
Yeah. Up to the quickest are Nostalgia 1 and A-Gas, which run 7.6 seconds. So, and
A-Gas.
And junior dragsters, too.
We got A-Gas. We had
Austin Fry.
Yeah. Went up to Sacramento and came away with a win.
Yeah, they ran just last weekend up there. Yeah.
So he had put on Facebook that stopping for our first stop on the way up there is In and Out. So I posted, always good to have the right fuel for a win.
That's right.
And sure enough, they go and get the win. So the first stop on the way up there was
our Heritage Series is already 3 races into the season.
And that's a Heritage Series race.
Yes, it was.
So that's a pretty big win
for Group
Austin.
1 and 2. Yeah.
And he went quite a few rounds at the March meet.
At the March meet, they were there late on Sunday. So they're doing pretty well on the point, sounds like.
So good deal for him.
Off to Salt Lake City probably in June.
So racers going everywhere.
That's, give them the racetracks and give them the dates that don't conflict. That's our biggest challenge is we try and work with other racetracks and don't have overlapping events. Like, last weekend we were dark and Vegas had the national event and Sacramento had their heritage race. So you could choose where you wanted to go. If you're more of a, sportsman, Lucas Oil racer, you can go to Vegas and get that done because this weekend is a Lucas Oil race. division race. And next weekend in Vegas is the Spring Fling. So a great chance for guys to run 3 weekends in a row, make one trip, get a bunch of races in, or go up to Sacramento and get your heritage race in there. So as long as we can all work together and get these dates figured out, everyone's going to go. They want to race. It's just you can't have the same races on the same weekend.
No, you've got to have alternate, get them around, and that's what you do. So okay.
Yep.
Well, thanks for coming in.
You bet.
A couple of segments, and we'll see you next week and talk a little more about Anna and what happened on the Red List. Red List group.
Sounds good.
Okay.
The best supermoto